So Ash, what made you get into cheerleading in the first place, and tell us about like where you started?
I was in high school and I was in the playground and we were messing around just throwing people in the air, and then I was like, one day I'm going to Google it. So I Googled it and I found Starlets and I was like, oh my God, there's such a thing as cheerleading. So then I went to a tryout, which happened to be, I think, 3 months later.
I think so.
Yeah, and I tried out, I got on a team, I was so excited. I didn't realise that everyone gets on a team. I just thought I was special. And then from then it's like a family, so I've just been hooked and can't take me away from it.
And what about you, where did you start?
I was at a dance school when I was like 6 years old, and one of my friends was talking about the movie Bring It On, and she's like, oh my God, like that would be so cool, like I wish I could do it in real life. And I went home and told my parents, and my mum found this like cheer club, and so she took me to like one of the recreational classes, and I did it, and she's like, got to put her in some form of competition class. So I just started and I just never stopped.
And so what does cheer mean to both of you?
Cheer is life.
It is life. I know we joke about it all the time,
But it really is.
But it is.
Like we're at the gym like 6 nights a week. We're either coaching or competing. It's like one or the other. So
cheer is life.
Cheer is life, pretty much.
So what's your favourite thing about being a cheerleader?
The family.
Being a part
For
of
sure.
like a family.
Yeah, like you expect to go there just for the classes, but I'm
So
closer with
much
some of these people than I am with my own family. It's just,
It's true.
it's crazy because you see them all the time. When you go through stuff, they go through it with you, and it's just, it's honestly mind-blowing.
How have you changed your routine, like leading up to Worlds? Like, what's been different than your usual training?
So we tried to be healthy.
We tried so hard.
And it didn't work. At all.
I tried to like do the whole like no Maccas, like no junk food thing.
How did that go for you?
The French fries just kill me every time. Yeah.
It's changed mentally.
Yeah, it's just getting more like in the zone. Like, you know, it's coming up and you're like, okay, I have to like focus now, and it's
obviously because it's a massive team sport, you can't just focus on yourself. You have to make sure that your whole team is on the same page, which can be hard because people have off days, you have off days, but it's just working together to get the result you want, I guess.
So what's like the biggest stereotypes about cheer, like what people that don't understand what it is, what's the biggest stereotypes that you
football
hate?
cheerleaders, the pom-poms, the tiny skirts, running around cheering for like football teams. That one gets me every time.
Every single time.
Because like you tell people, they're like, oh, what do you do for sport? We're like, oh, I do cheerleading. They're like, oh, what football team do you cheer for? You're like, no.
You're like, no, I do all-star cheer. And then they're like, what's that? And you try to explain, they're like,
they just don't like understand.
And that we're mean.
Yeah,
we're
like,
really not that mean.
Mean, like popular girl stereotype.
No.
So you guys are both going to Worlds. What does it mean to be going to Worlds?
Oh, it's everything.
It's like our long-term, like our goal in life.
Growing up in the sport, like
you watch coaches,
you watch like the famous cheerleaders all go to Worlds, and it's like
you never think it'll happen to you.
Like it's one of those things you're like, oh, I'll work my whole life for it, but like I don't know if I'll ever go. Like,
I think especially last year was a hard year for us because we both were like, it's not going to happen. We just were in it was last year or the year before, and something happened. I think we just hit a stage where we were working for it for so long that we realised we were like,
and it didn't
we're not going.
It was ever happening. Like it didn't look like a possibility.
So we kind of stopped thinking about it, and then it came back up in conversation and was like, oh, we're thinking of taking Worlds teams, and we were like, we're going.
Is it like competitive within your gym, like coming up to those sort of things when you do have the tryouts, or is everyone pretty much like happy for each other?
It's a bit of both. Like, you know that the like
you
sense of competitiveness is
you
there.
want to do the best for yourself, and you know what you have to do to be the best for yourself.
But
I wouldn't. It doesn't get bitchy though. I would expect it from an outside perspective to be more. I want to get better. But everyone's happy for each other, and we all know what we have to do to get on a higher team.
And that all kind of like motivates us, like to like
push each other
and like do more.
Be like, you're almost there. Keep going, and it really helps.
Yeah, so obviously, like Worlds was like the goal that you've been leading up to. What would you say after Worlds? What's your next goal?
To go again.
Oh. Mine was to sleep. Like, I think I've missed that much sleep from this trip.
Yeah.
And go shopping. But I can do that there. No, definitely to go again.
Go again.
For sure.
Yeah.